Hey guys, welcome back to another video and thank you for tuning in. I'm excited to make this video for you guys. Just because, you know, it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. This car was actually in the shop for quite some time. I can explain in a different video, but this video we're going to be focusing on changing out the crankcase breather valve. I believe that's what's called, and these are called cam plugs. Wait, let me make sure these are called, yeah, crankcase vent valves, and these are the cam plugs. I'm not sure why people call it PCV valves. They're not called PCV valves, but everywhere you see on YouTube they're called PCV valves. Anyways, we're going to be switching that out, and we're going to be switching out the cam plugs. They do tend to leak after, you know, after some time, but stay tuned till the end of the video because I'm going to explain why exactly I'm switching out the cam plugs and the crankcase vent valve. Also, I've noticed on a few videos there are a few cars that do have the bigger version of the cam plugs. My car doesn't. I just have both of the little ones, so we're gonna be switching that out. I'll show you guys how I do that. There are videos on YouTube that actually show you how to do it. And then we've got this guy right here, but stay tuned till the end of the video. I'm gonna explain exactly why you need to change this out, and it's a must on these engines. Also, the COK is still here. I hope you guys haven't forgotten about the COK because the COK is staying. I think I mentioned it when I first got this car. I said the COK is staying. We're going to be doing more videos on it, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are thinking if the COK isn't on the channel, yes, it is still on the channel. We just have this car as well on the channel. And there's a lot to talk about this car, guys. So stay tuned for future videos. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to keep up with the cars and the build on the COK. Make sure you like and do share this video if you find it helpful. But let's begin installing these new parts. So pretty much what you're gonna need is a oh yeah, that's right, it's a 27 Torx bit, but I can't fit that through here because it's so tight. Like, I can't get the Torx in there with the wrench right here to turn it. So what I ended up doing was I'm using this guy right here. This should work perfectly. I think the spec for this is, let me see, it's a number 4. This is a hex tool. My tool is a Craftsman, so it's a number 4. So if you guys have yours labeled, I guess that'll be super helpful. But you're gonna need this. There's gonna be 4 bolts down there. I already went ahead and took this hose apart from the crankcase, so you guys don't be alarmed if you thought it wasn't connected. This is one of the cam plugs. This you can probably take off by hand. You don't need a screwdriver. A lot of people use a screwdriver. Okay, I lied, you can't use it by hand, but I'll show you guys the tools that I used to take this off. So that's mine right there. This is the crank case vent right there. And the last one is actually right over here. It's caked in oil. Yeah. It was leaking, so I'm not sure what exactly leaked all around here, but that's it right there. All right, so I'm gonna be using this tool right here. You guys can use a screwdriver, but this would probably be the easiest. This is an aluminum block, so you don't want to use your screwdriver against it. You want to push actually on the plastics itself and push it out. I wouldn't push against the engine itself, the aluminum block. So it's hard to do this with one hand, so there we go. See, it just came off like that, and all you have to do is just pull it out. Hopefully you guys can see that, but I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera down, put you guys on a time lapse, and then get this one out and then get the other side out. Got both of them out. Here are the new ones. I'm gonna go ahead and plug them in. Pretty much all you want to do is just put some oil around this area, and then just kind of snug it in with your hand. All right, guys, it's all the way in there. If you can take a look at it right there, that's the new one in there. And that's how it's supposed to look once it's in there. And same on the other side as well. So now we're gonna get this guy out and I'll show you how it's looking inside there. Alright guys, just got it out. This is how it's looking right now. Yeah, this is pretty much worn out. Like, it's pretty bad. Look at how big the hole is. So that hole actually snugs in on this piece right here. So when you're going back to install it, you want to fit this in between it. But take a look at the difference. Holy crap. Look at how small that is compared to this right here. And again, I will explain at the end of the video why you have to change it and why this is the cost. So if you're gonna change this, don't put any oil right here on this valve, or yeah, this gasket right here. You want to put some oil around here before you go ahead and install it, so it can slide right through it. Let's go ahead and install this real quick. I went ahead and bolted everything back. When you put the bolts back, you don't want to tighten it too tight, just because it's plastic. So you want to just get it like just nicely snug, not too tight at all, just nicely snug. I was going to explain the reason why I have to change the crankcase. For that in particular, I'll say you want to change it every maybe 60,000 miles, or maybe even less, maybe 40,000 miles. The reason is because the inside portion of the crankcase, once that gets worn out, it's gonna start leaking engine oil into your throttle body, because the hose that's connected to that leads into the throttle body. And so once you get oil into your throttle body, it goes into the intake manifold. That's the whole reason changing those, because it's very, very important to keep your engine running smooth most of the time. So that's that. And the cam plugs, pretty much they just leak over time. I'll change it every 50,000 miles. Just it's a cheap part to do, and that's the only reason why you would change those. Fairly easy part to change as well. But the crankcase valve is the most important, just because when oil gets into your throttle body, it's not good. And also it will give you a check engine light, I believe, related to fuel trim, bank 1 and bank 2. So yeah, that's the whole reason, guys. So that was a pretty simple install. You guys can do that at home. There are other YouTube videos that will really go in depth in how to change out those parts on your M272 engine. And it's not just related to this car, the C230. If your car just has the M272 engine, obviously you're gonna have to change those parts. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pretty simple DIY video for you guys to do at home. Pretty important maintenance for you guys to do. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, take care.